Welcome, Gemini, to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks, guys, for being with me here today. So it is time for financial reads. So I was guided this morning to do an abundance reading based on a specific spread. So I went online and I searched out one that I really liked. So it's going to be a 5-card read, and each card is going to have a specific meaning, and I'll read that out to you before I pull the card or at the same time or whatever. And I'm going to be using the Good Tarot, and I'm using it because it's green. So that works for me, and I hope it works for you guys. So let me know if the reading resonates. Keep in mind, all my readings online that are published for free are general. So hopefully this does resonate with you. If not, you might need a private read, or feel free to check out any other amazing tarot card reader on YouTube and check me back another time. Okay, yeah. Anyway, just going to shuffle a couple more times, and the first card is going to be your current relationship with allowing abundance. So I think that's a really interesting thing to look at, really important. So I'm just about ready to start pulling cards, and I just wanted to remind everybody to take a second to subscribe to the channel, please. That really helps me keep the channel going to do these free readings for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to do a deck cut, and I'm going to use this first card here, which is the 5 of Water. This is really interesting. So keep in mind, guys, that the first card is your current relationship with allowing abundance. So I think there's a bit of a lesson in this card here. So let me just place the deck down. So the 5 of Water, this is really staying sort of stuck in the past and remembering things that might have happened before, like, you know, probably not the greatest energy here for you related to money or abundance, whatever abundance. The first thing that comes to your mind when you think of abundance, that's what this reading is about for you. So the 5 of Water is having this sort of almost like a woe is me energy, you know, kind of looking back at the past and wishing that certain things hadn't happened, and how can you fix it? And you can't fix the past. The past is the past. You know, it's not coming back around. So your current relationship with allowing abundance is that you're probably blocking it because of something that happened in the past. And you know, your brain doesn't know the difference between you telling a story of what happened to you 10 years ago and you telling a story of what's happening today. So your current relationship could be impeded by telling your brain stories over and over again of something that happened in your past. So the second card I'm going to pull is how to get yourself into alignment. And this is the Hermit card. So this is pretty fascinating here. So in order to get yourself into alignment, you're going to have to really start focusing on you. Like this current you, this present version of you, not 10 years ago you that might have, you know, had some crappy job, or, you know, got soaked by somebody, you know what I mean? Just really getting out of that and moving forward to a place where you can really focus on what you want from your current reality. That's what the Hermit card is all about. Spending time in solitude to really get your head together, get your heart together, you know, really start to focus and align on what you want happening now, not yesteryear. So the third card I'm going to pull here is the energy needed to embrace more awareness about abundance. So, and this is the Queen of Water. So the Queen of Water, her energy is like really, like I'm just seeing like a total, is this a word? Placidity, like just being super calm and zenned out, you know, really coming from a place of soul alignment and being happy and content. So I'm going to just give you a side-by-side of the 5 of Water and the Queen of Water. So the 5 of Water is like looking very distraught and sort of absorbed and consumed by a bit of a dark history, whereas the Queen of Water She looks very content and focused in on herself. It's almost like she's meditating here, just very calm and zen. And so this would be a really helpful energy for you guys to embrace more your awareness about abundance. And this can be accomplished by going into hermit mode. And hermit mode doesn't mean you need to go crawl into a cave somewhere for 16 years. It just means, you know, slicing out some time in your day for yourself. You know, maybe not going out as much, maybe meditating, doing yoga. And I tend to bang on about stuff like that, but it can really bring you into what the present moment is and what you want from the present moment, and sort of being able to release the past. Because if your pain is still a part of you, it's going to represent itself and recur now, you know. Like I said before, your brain doesn't know the difference. That's why also additionally, like, I don't watch anything violent, because my brain doesn't know the difference, you know. And you can go sort of into a trance mentality watching stuff like that. So, you know, maybe sort of releasing stuff like that also from your mental diet, like some sort of social media and stuff like that. So really just give that some thought, you guys, like how you can come closer to attaining this really beautiful, peaceful energy, and embracing that. So the current blessing that you should be grateful for is the 8 of Earth. And I love this for you guys. Your current blessing is that you can teach yourself anything new that you want to. We're so lucky right now to be in an age where everything that you want is right at your fingertips, you guys. So if you want to increase your knowledge on how to meditate, if you want to increase your knowledge on how to let the past go, if you want to increase your knowledge about how to put together a profit and loss statement, like how to track your expenses, like, you know, record a really decent budget so that you're not spending too much money every month, like whatever it is that you want to learn, you can learn it. All you have to do is want to. The 8 of Earth, it speaks to being able to increase your knowledge, your awareness, to bring yourself to a different level in your life, and generally a higher level. Not too many people want to go backwards, right, on the staircase. So you want to keep on climbing, and you'll be able to do that. And that's something that you can just be so grateful for. That's such a blessing to you. And being able to recognize blessings, even little ones, like, are you grateful for YouTube? I am, you know, just little tiny things like that. They're huge. Like, if you look back 100 years ago, like, we wouldn't be having this life, this same rapid knowledge-based life that we have right now. So being able to really look in your heart and feel grateful for that knowledge is really key. It's going to be really key to your self-development. I always call gratitude sort of the WD-40 of the universe, because that's what keeps the gears of the universe going. You know, there's a saying, like, if you're not grateful for your current reality, why would the universe give you more things to be grateful for? So just really being able to, like, if you're sitting here watching me now, like, I'm really grateful for you to be here, and I hope you're grateful that I'm here for you. So, you know what I mean? Just little things like that. And that's why I say, like, many blessings and stuff like that. Stay blessed, because I mean it. And that's what I'm talking about. So if you're not really used to doing that, just get in the habit of saying stuff like that. Like, I'm so thankful for this, or I'm really grateful for that. And, you know, I'm so blessed. Like, it really will change the gears, you know? And then the 5th card is going to be, how should I be investing my energy to attract abundance? I love this one. So this is the Justice card, guys. So this is really interesting here. Why don't I show the card? So the Justice card, I'm actually, because this is a brand new deck for me, and like all the decks are a little bit different in what they say. So I want to make sure I get the real meaning, the deep meaning of this card. Justice, it says karma. I can't see. The law of cause and effect is in place now. I see elements in my life You know what? Hold on. I just had to change the lighting so I can see this. The law of cause and effect is in play now as I see elements in my life balance out. What goes around comes around. I'm now seeing evidence of this law in the conditions of my world. So that is exactly what will happen here, you guys. So this Justice card's a little bit different from other decks that I have. So once you change what's happening in your mind, you know, when you start bringing in gratitude and this sort of placid wellness, things will change for you. You'll go from feeling like forgotten and forlorn and sort of consumed by maybe a life that you don't feel necessarily in charge of, in control of. And then you can see that this Justice card, you know, she's an angel, but she carries a weapon. So I just see you really evolving through taking some, and it's not a lot of work to do that, you guys. It's changing sort of the dialogue that you use things for, you know, and when you say thank you, to really mean it, and taking time to maybe write out what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, just tweaking little day-to-day things, and it'll start to really affect what you bring in and what you're capable of attracting. And even looking back at a not so beautiful past sometimes with gratitude, because if you think of it this way, that every single step that you've taken in your life has brought you to precisely this moment, you might be able to release a little bit of the sadness that is associated with that. And that can be a very difficult lesson. And I just saw angel numbers 1212, you guys. So please go check that out after the reading, angel numbers 1212. You just have to plug it into a browser. But being able to release pain, and forgiving people who may have trespassed against you, or, you know, anything from the past that was really painful. You got a really big difference here in this energy from the 5 of water to the Justice. So this is kind of where some of you might be right now, and this is where you're headed. So just being able to recognize that your energy brings around the result that you want. This is really cool, and you're able to get yourself out of this, you guys. You don't need anybody else's help. You don't have to sit and wait for somebody to come and rescue you, because, you know, you can rescue yourself, you know. And you could just be in a bit of the dark night of the soul right now. And if you guys don't know what that is, please go check it out. There's some really interesting things to be found on the dark night of the soul. And sometimes people need to go through it, and that's sometimes in the hermit phase, in order to bring in this sort of brand new you, and this like brand new magnetic you. So really cool reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. You've got angel numbers coming up like crazy. I just saw 333, so go ahead and check that out too, guys. And meanwhile, stay blessed out there, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.